everyone, I'm Rekha Muttaraj in the KHOU 11 newsroom. It is 2:38 on this Wednesday. Thanks for joining us for an update. As always, these are the stories you guys are clicking on KHOU.com. So let's get to it. Did you vote yesterday? Well, the race for Houston mayor will likely be heading to a runoff between incumbent Mayor Sylvester Turner and challenger Tony Buzbee. As of 7 o'clock this morning, with 867 of 976 precincts reporting, Turner had about 46% of the votes. And of course, that's less than the 50% plus one vote he needed to win outright. Busby had 28% of the ballots, so that runoff is set for December 14th. The lead up to Tuesday's election, though, as you know, was contentious. A dozen candidates were vying for the city's top spot. Also, voters were casting their ballots yesterday for city council seats, school boards, propositions. We do have a link at KHOU.com with all of the race results. All right, check this out. A driver's dash camera captured a chain reaction crash that snarled traffic on Highway 288 early Wednesday. So the driver goes by Zia, had his cameras on, said it happened around 5:40 this morning in the freeway's northbound lanes. He was traveling through the medical center area when the pickup in front of him lost his trailer. The trailer collided with another truck in an adjacent lane. The driver who lost the trailer, went ahead, was completely unaware until Zia, the driver who got this all on camera, caught up with him, told him what happened. He was remorseful and didn't want to talk on camera, but Janelle Bluda is following up on this story, talking to the driver who captured all of this. No injuries, but the way it looked, it could have been much, much worse. KHOU, of course, following up on this story. We'll have the latest at 4 o'clock. This one is a major oops. The Fort Bend County Sheriff's Office says it made a mistake when an inmate was erroneously released from jail. The inmate said he was willing to go back to serve the rest of his time, but deputies are going to have to come and get him. It's Trevor Owen. He was released from jail on Halloween, even though he told jailers, look, I'm not supposed to leave. But his mom came and picked him up anyway when they told him to go. 2 days later, a corrections officer called him saying, hey, you got to come back. So the thing is, Owen lives in Willis, and he has no way to get back to jail. His mom is his only mode of transportation. She can't afford another round trip to Richmond. So Owen pleaded guilty to burglary of a habitation. That happened 3 years ago when he was 18. And he and his mother are both very concerned that this mistake at the jail could mean another probation violation. So that's another story we're looking at today. All right, those are some of the headlines you guys are clicking on. Another warm day, a little less muggy, but I think things are going to change as usual because it is Houston weather, right, Erica?
Yeah, that's right. Things are going to change drastically just within the next 3 days. We're going to talk about different type of weather every single day. So if you haven't been outside, it's just magnificent, guys. Yeah, humidity much lower than what we had yesterday. Not a cloud in sight. Temperatures are near 80 degrees, but it feels a lot more comfortable than yesterday. Yesterday was just too muggy for my taste. Dew points were in the mid to upper 60s yesterday. Now we're in the mid 50s. So that is very comfortable for Houston standards, and it's thankfully to more easterly wind that's been in place the majority of yesterday and through today. So that's allowed our humidity levels to drop just a little bit. So everyone's seeing dew points in the 50s, if not mid 60s. Looks like our muggiest is 65 out there, but that's still not that drastic compared to yesterday. Okay, we have two cold fronts in the 7-day forecast that I'm going to chat about here. This is cold front number 1. It's already making its way through the panhandle, and this cold front is going to bring in a cool down and a beautiful weekend behind it. We already have some heavy rain ongoing right along that frontal boundary. Notice an aerial flood advisory, lots of moisture to work with. Some of that rain is going to continue to move south, and it's going to impact us by tomorrow. There is a flash flood watch that's in effect for parts of northern Texas, majority of Oklahoma, though, even parts of Arkansas. We're talking isolated areas could pick up anywhere from 4 to 5 inches. So again, flash flooding is possible for areas ahead of this frontal boundary. I do not expect major flash flooding issues for us, but we do definitely have the possibility of some heavy rain tomorrow, especially tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. So let me walk you through your hour-by-hour forecast, and let's chat about how the next few days are going to play out. So Wednesday, that's today, not a bad day. It's really, really nice out there. Again, clear skies for the most part, but for your morning commute tomorrow, expect some patchy rain starting to build in. That's going to be the rain that's ahead of the cold front that will push through tomorrow evening. Rain will continue to increase for tomorrow evening. That's our best chance of seeing some pockets of heavy rain that will be possible, and that's when the cold front's pushing through tomorrow evening. Now behind that cold front, if directors can put up my graphics, because looks like they changed it. Behind that cold front, temperatures will be dropping into the 60s. Okay, I'm hoping we can call attention to directors to get my graphics back up. If not, then I'm just gonna have to finish this forecast on the 411 because there's another cold front in the forecast, and that cold front early next week on Monday will bring in our first light freeze for Houston. At least that's what long-term models are saying at the moment. So I apologize for my graphics. We'll chat with you guys soon. Comment below and I'm going to try to answer any questions you guys may have, but I'll have your full forecast coming up on the 411. We'll chat with you soon. What happened? Oh, there goes my graphics.
You have not been having the best of luck with graphics.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's because we can't control it. The directors do, and then they push buttons.
Even at Avenida?
Oh, I've been fine there. Oh, am I still on? Did you guys keep the Facebook feed on? Am I still on?